Hi and welcome to Scott's Inverts. If you're new here, hit that subscription button and remember to hit the bell so you never miss one of my uploads. Now, we actually bought two of these from Bugnut. They arrived packaged absolutely perfect. The whole process was absolutely awesome. Anyway, the Costa Rica zebra tarantula, the Costa Rica stripe-knee tarantula, or zebra tarantula, whichever one of those common names you want to use, or Aphonopelma, a.seemani is a scientific name. She's absolutely gorgeous. Now let's go check out where she's from, have a look at this beautiful girl, then we'll set her up, we'll do the rehousing where she gives me a little run around, and then we'll come back here and have a little chat. Costa Rica is situated just below Nicaragua, kind of Central America, and the climate ranges from tropical on the coastal plains to temperate in the interior highlands. Average annual temperatures range from between 31 degrees Celsius along the coast right down to around 16 degrees Celsius inland. And there's a rainy season which lasts from April all the way through to December. So with those kind of temperatures, I like to keep mine at around 27 degrees and humidity up around 70%. And I'll show you how the humidity is attainable in just 1 second. Now up on screen is our subadult female looking absolutely beautiful. And with those white stripes on the legs, you can see where she gets her common names from. Now they do have a growth rate of around medium. You can get the grown on slings, and within a year expect the females to be at around 2 inches. And they can reach around 5.5, sometimes 6 inches after around 5 to 6 years. Males a little bit smaller, 3.5, 4 inches, and they mature at around 2 years. We can expect the males to live up to 3 to 4 years, where the females anywhere in excess of 20 years. Now, when I've kept these in the past, they have been very easy, very quiet, very docile spiders. Very rarely have they even decided to try and flick hairs, and I have had the odd threat pose or two from them before, and the threat poses are quite comical because sometimes they can just lift one of their front legs up in the air as if to say, I kind of want to give you a threat pose, but at the same time I can't be bothered. It's quite comical. We also have a subadult male as well, so we'll hopefully be breeding these in the future. But I think they're absolutely gorgeous. That carapace, although my camera doesn't pick it up, has got an ever so slight tinge of like a turquoisey blue across it, making it stand out and look absolutely beautiful. And those legs on this girl are absolutely stunning. Those creamy white stripes are just absolute beautiful. And I also think when you look around at those spinnerets, they're almost fluffy in appearance, which is quite a unique thing, I think, as well. Anyway, let's crack on and check out the enclosure. So here is the enclosure, which is 10 inches across, 10 inches back, 10 inches deep, and it's a Reptizoo enclosure. Now I've gone just under halfway at the front with substrate, all the way up to 3/4 of the way up at the back, creating kind of a slope. The substrate is Irish peat moss, and it's damp, just damp. Do not overdo it, just keep it damp, and we're absolutely there. Now I squash the front down a little bit because when we set up the hide, what that allows us to do is actually see into it. Now this is just a flat piece of bark that I found, and I'm pushing it into the embankment, and we've created a starter burrow. As easy as that. You don't always need curved pieces of cork bark, and you certainly don't need to go off and pay for cork bark as well, when we can find bits of bark like this in woodlands near your home. Now this plant here, don't ask me what it's called because I've no idea. Hopefully one of you guys at home knows. Now I want to kind of put it in that back. It is quite slow growing. I've had this one over a year and it's not really grown much, and I've separated the roots. I'm going to put it in at the back, and if it starts to grow a little bit too big for this enclosure, I can soon whip it out and put it into another one. Anyway, we're going to put it in at the back there, and it just about fits. And we'll squash it down or push it down into that soft peat moss, and those leaves will be well below the lid line. Absolutely perfect. And I make a right mess of that starter burrow that we only just created as well. Just spread out those leaves. There's a little bit of dirt on those leaves, but I'm not too fussed about that. I can always spray it off with water if I want to be really picky. and just readjust that to start a burrow, get it back into the position that I want it. And now we're going in for the moss. Now I tend to drench my moss before putting it into enclosure. One, it helps with humidity, and two, it gives the moss a real good start. And I want to keep the roots of this plant quite damp, so hence I'm putting the moss around the base of that plant, again to keep that moisture inside of the substrate and around the root of those plants. And what I'll do is I'll make sure that corner stays consistently damp, and as we go through the rest of the enclosure with more bits of wet moss. I absolutely love moss, and it really does help an enclosure. Absolutely sets off the enclosure, making it look absolutely beautiful. Now I do use a milk bottle top as a water dish. Now the reason behind this is after 2-3 days they're completely dry, and it gives me a reason to go back to the spiders, topping up the water dish, doing more stuff, being more with the spiders and watching them as well. It kind of encourages you to go back and double check enclosures, make sure that the spider that's in there is doing absolutely fine. Now cue the music as we put this beautiful girl in her home.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
Boom! Aphonopelma, a.seemani, absolutely nailed. And what a beautiful, 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 absolutely stunning spider she is. We also have the subadult, so what that means is, fingers crossed, she molts, he molts, they're both mature, we get them on, we get some babies and all the rest of it, and it'll be absolutely amazing. Now, we're very, very close to the 27th of April, and that can only mean one thing: the Capital Show, the London show, the Capital Invert Show. I highly recommend you go over to Facebook and follow the Invert Shows UK page, give you all the official information and all the details for this upcoming show. I cannot wait. It is one of my favourite shows of the year. I say that for every show that's coming up because I can't choose a favourite. Just we'll keep that a secret. Although, yeah, they're all fantastic shows. I'll just try to think which one's my favourite, but I can't actually, hand on heart, tell you which one it is because they're all absolutely amazing. But anyway, at the end of this month, 27th, we have the London Invert Show. I'll put the link to our WhatsApp community downstairs in the description as well. And if you come and join that, we've actually set up a chat in there for car sharing. So if you've got a car and you've got a spare seat and you want somebody to fill that seat and maybe help out with fuel, you can get chatting to people in there and all the rest of it. And hopefully you can get yourself to the show, or you can get some of your fuel paid and meet another spider friend on the way. Be absolutely awesome, wouldn't it? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you've got this far and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Hit the subscription button and we shall see you again on the next one.